everybody, welcome back to another episode of Something New. Welcome to Elder Scrolls Blades, a game that is going to be coming out later this year with, as you guys are seeing, stunning graphics that I actually got my chance to go ahead and play a little bit at the Fallout 76 event that I was invited to over last week. Speaking of which, Fallout 76 videos coming your way very, very soon. Make sure you guys are subscribed and staying tuned for that. And huge shouts out, by the way, to Bethesda for flying me out to that wonderful event because it was a ton of fun and I can't wait to share my experiences with y'all. Beginning with this, where I did get some hands-on with Elder Scrolls Blades. As you can see, I was kind of struggling to figure out the controls a little bit, but this is actually a game that I'm looking forward to a whole ton that we are going to be covering on the channel later this year. It's going to be a free mobile game coming out. They're also going to try to have this game come out to consoles, VR, PCs. They want this to hit absolutely everything, but at its core, what it is going to be, and as you guys are seeing here with the gameplay, is a game where you go through, you battle, you loot, and actually a little bit later, well, I didn't actually have an opportunity to check it out in the middle of my game. There's also loot, there's town building, there's different game modes, there's a whole ton of epicness like that. The graphics, as you guys are seeing, absolutely gorgeous. You guys can see over at the bottom there are 3 different bars. Over at the bottom left there's even a couple of different actions we can do. I actually use a little bit of a fire spell here in a sec, but you guys can see that I'm doing my combo. I was struggling to figure out the controls a little bit, but at its core, what it is you actually have to hold until that little circle goes from red to golden. I realized this kind of afterwards, and then what you can do is you kind of like swipe the direction and it will actually control, like you can do like a stab with your sword if you just like do the tap and like let go, or like if you swipe, you'll kind of like swipe your sword in that direction. You can do combos, and on top of it, you can even work towards building a town throughout the entirety of it. My buddy Todd Howard's going to be going over that in detail a little bit later into the video, but as you guys are seeing, we are having more combat, and this isn't just a game you have to play in portrait mode either. This is a game you can play in a landscape mode. Is that what it's called? Whatever it is. Like, you don't have to hold your phone sideways is what I'm trying to say. You can actually hold it upright. I didn't actually do too great of a job showcasing that, but you should be able to see that a little bit later in the video as well. And what you can do is actually tap around and continue battling without having to turn your phone sideways, which is actually, I don't know, man, it's really neat. And here you guys are going to be seeing the inventory system, the loot that gets incorporated into all of it. And you might be like, oh, stop, but the combat doesn't look the smoothest. Okay, dude, to be fair, that combat was me being a total derp, all right? It was like my only run at it, but I still had a ton of fun with it. I did begin figuring out more and more as it went, and I imagine once we do get some more time with it, it's gonna be dope just like this. This is the freaking landscape / portrait mode option that I was talking about. The inventory screens, the menus are optimized for not just sideways playing. You can do it in both ways, which is just, I don't know, it's so awesome to have a game with that versatility, and it just kind of like gives you this whole kind of like more like long perspective, whereas like you have the wide one if you play the other way. It's just kind of like interesting that you'll be able to play in so many different fashions and check out all of these gorgeous areas that you guys should be seeing right around here. But let's just go ahead and let Todd Howard take over as he talks about my favorite part that I'm crazy excited for, which is gonna be the different game modes and building up our very own town.
The Abyss, a roguelike experience where you can see how far you can go in an endless dungeon. And the Arena, where you will do battle one-on-one against other players. And the main mode, the town. This is the hub for your story and quests. You are a member of the Blades, the Empire's top agents. Forced in exile, you return home to find your town destroyed and need to rebuild it. Yes, Blades also features a town building mode. You'll decide what your town looks like and be able to upgrade and decorate all of the individual elements in it. As your town levels up, you'll unlock new NPCs, quests, and more. You can even visit your friends' towns.
And there you guys have hopefully a good chunk of information regarding the game, and hopefully can see why this is something I'm excited for, especially as a huge Elder Scrolls fan. I'm a huge fan of, honestly, a lot of Bethesda stuff between Fallout and Elder Scrolls, which is why this event was so freaking dope to go to. Again, huge shouts out to Bethesda for that, but that's why I'm really excited for this game as well, and hopefully you guys are too, because it's definitely gonna be going on the channel, and hopefully we're gonna be able to do some absolutely nutty stuff, build our town to the tippity top, find the best loot that there is, cast the greatest spells and conquer everything that there has to offer as we continue unfolding the story and seeing why our town was ruined and what we can accomplish with a fully functioning one. So all very dope stuff that I'm looking forward to, and hopefully you guys are as well. But go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of Elder Scrolls Blades, if you guys are excited for it, what you're most excited for out of any of that jazz, or maybe what you're worried about. I want to start a discussion around the game because it's just so unique to have a game like this on mobile, and dude, I don't know, man. It might just be the Elder Scrolls fanboy in me coming out, but make sure you guys are subscribed because this will definitely be on the channel when it comes, because this is looking like one of the most AAA mobile games I have ever seen, and it's also from one of my favorite developers ever. It takes place in Elder Scrolls. It's just the perfect storm, dude. Just like Fallout 76, a Fallout game that's survival. Now an Elder Scrolls game with town building that you can adventure through on mobile. Dude, something about Bethesda, I think they could read my mind or something, because they're just doing things that I'm a straight up love. But with that said, with that done, that's gonna wrap it up for me for now. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have so it's an awesome one. I'll talk to you next one. See ya.